Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man.
Oh boy.
Oh,
man.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
I have
Yes.
an urgent and horrifying news story, and I want everybody to listen.
Shut up and listen.
The Eagles have won the Super Bowl!
Whatever.
Oh, man.
It's the best thing that happened to Philly since the Liberty Bell.
Oh, since Rocky fucking took down the,
Ivan Drogo.
Whew. Yeah, since Rocky ended the Cold War, that's probably the biggest thing that's ever happened.
Probably the only biggest thing that's ever going to happen for Philly, since like nothing else is going to happen good for Philly from here on out. Because after last night, after the Super Bowl, there is no city
There
left.
is no more Philadelphia
It's just
anymore.
a big hole.
I'm going to jump right into random shit of the week.
Yeah, go ahead.
Pretty obvious.
Yeah.
3 weeks in a row. We're
Go
going to keep
ahead.
the streak going.
Go ahead.
Dude,
What is it going to be about? Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, fly, fly.
the Birds are champions.
The Birds are champions.
First Super Bowl championship ever.
And the shittiest, most disgusting
Ever.
fans ever got their day.
Ever. Yeah, but nobody can take it away from them. They hung 41 on the Pats.
Yeah, they played fantastic. They did exactly what they had to do.
Big Dick Nick Foles.
They did exactly.
Swinging his meat hammer, man.
Yeah, swinging his meat hammer
Incredible.
right into being traded.
That's fine. That's
Congrats on
fine.
the Super Bowl, man. Great job, but
You're the Super Bowl MVP. What are you
Fuck
going to do?
off.
I'm going to get traded next year.
I'm going to go be backup for the 49ers.
The future in Philly is bright as fuck, though. They get the league MVP back next year, and they have everyone coming back.
It's not going to happen again.
What if it does?
It doesn't.
I'd be willing to.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
I'd be willing
They
to
did
bet a
exactly what they needed to do to beat the Patriots. The Patriots didn't show up at all. The defensive line didn't show up. The offensive line didn't show up. Nothing. Nobody showed up. Brady showed up. A couple, wideouts showed up.
The offensive
Gronk,
Gronk
decided to show up at the end of the game.
The offensive line showed up. I don't even think we had a sack until that strip fumble. And we had one of the best defensive lines in the last, 10 years.
The Patriots offense was there.
Yeah.
I'll kind of
They
agree.
showed up, they just lost. They lost. They made mistakes they don't normally make.
We have the best defensive coordinator in the NFL, and our defensive line decided to just pull their pants down and say, "Fuck us, Philly."
Yeah.
That's pretty much what just
We have-
happened.
I watched the Super Bowl. That's exactly what
That
happened.
is exactly
we
what
have,
happened.
the best
We
offensive
recorded it.
line in football, though. I mean,
No, it was
Yeah.
I do not deny it. Philly definitely deserved the win. They definitely way outplayed the Patriots, and even after the Patriots NFC show up there, the way how they won that was it wasn't
Chills.
comparison. It was nowhere in comparison to Philly. Philly
Chills.
did hands down the best.
As much as you're, from New England,
This
and a
is
Pats
Eagles
fan,
week for me.
Eagles, they did deserve it.
I'm
take
taking
a
my
nap.
first personal day as a full-time worker to go down to Philadelphia for the rally.
You're gonna go all the way down.
I'm
there?
going down to Philadelphia whenever they have the, what's it called? The
Super Bowl parade?
Parade. Yeah, I'm not used to this. So,
It's in a few weeks, ain't it?
no, I'd probably be this week.
Or is it tomorrow? It might be tomorrow.
It's not
dude.
tomorrow. Stop! Better not be tomorrow. I don't know. Oh.
It might be tomorrow.
All right, what do you got? Fuck me.
Shit of the week.
My random shit of the week is, if any of you, today's Tuesday, by the way. Today's Monday.
Yeah.
Monday, if any of you are watching this, later in this week, Monday, February 5th, the stock market decided to fuck everyone. Today, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, I didn't
I
have time
did
for
notice.
that.
At 3:00 p.m., the entire stock
3:09.
market was just like, goodbye. And they were just done. So everybody's stop losses got fucking hit, and they just kept going down and down. It recovered for about 20 minutes, came back up to normal, but then everyone's like, shit, I'm afraid. And then it dropped completely, and it just hasn't stopped since. Market's closed now. But yeah,
Yep.
It was bad. I lost a decent amount of money today because of that. So did a lot of people.
Hashtag Tom Petty.
Apparently the cause was because of raising wages. That's right.
Yep.
The American people are getting paid more, therefore the rich people are like, oh fuck, well this is my money, not yours. What are you gonna do?
Don't be so poor.
Yeah, but
Mosaic fair?
yeah, if
Mosaic fair?
you're still watching this and you're still salty about what happened on Monday, it's okay.
Yeah, invest in Bitcoin.
It'll start. No, don't do that. That's an awful idea.
Eat Tide Pods.
Eat Tide Pods.
Yeah, do both at the same time.
Can I throw in a second random shit of the week real quick?
I don't care.
Best Super Bowl ad. Go ahead. What was it?
Tide.
Tide.
Yeah, just your typical Super Bowl car ad. Right? Or a hilarious beer ad. Or whatever ad this is. Whatever. But it's a Tide ad.
What?
It's a Tide ad.
What makes it a Tide ad?
There are no stains. Look at those clean clothes. What else would this be an ad for?
Diamonds?
A gift that lasts forever.
No, Tide.
It's time for a cold refresher.
Tide ad.
Fall into the sleep of
No. Tide. No. Tide ad.
Extreme.
No. Tide.
Tide! Meet the all-new.
No, it's a Tide ad. Tide.
So, does this make every Super Bowl ad a Tide ad? I think it does. Watch and see.
They
Fucking killed
it with all of
They
them.
got the Old Spice horse in the guy. They got fucking the Budweiser fucking oh my god, Clydesdales. They got everybody.
They won the night.
Absolutely won the night. They missed on one key thing though. I give them an 80. I give them 4.5 stars out of 5. If they fucking made a commercial of just a guy with a clean shirt standing in the middle of a room and it's just dead quiet and he pulls up a Tide Pod and goes, "Don't eat that," and then just cut the commercial, that was it, or just something like along those lines.
To play on the meme.
Done.
My random shit of the week, combining your two stories, politics, economy, and the color green. Oh, nice. North Korea has denounced marijuana.
Denounced it?
Yeah, they were just like, it's bad. Only evil capitalist scum do marijuana.
Oh, this stuff's Brad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was terrible. I read it, and then I was gonna have the article, but my phone died.
Huh.
So it was just another article where I read the headline.
So now we're talking about something we haven't read, but we
so-
think strongly about.
So something that about 4/5 of our country already says is bad, North Korea says is bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Washington Post.
Awesome.
Garbage.
Well done.
Yep. And that was the randomest shit of this week.
Very nice. All right. We're going to do a special tops this week.
Top 3 underdog stories. They can be fictional. They can be real.
They can be plastered on Scott's chest.
Who wants to start? Oh, me.
So my number 3 underdog story. It's a recent underdog story.
Don't you fucking
Little team from a small town.
That'd be wicked funny.
No, little team from a small
Totally
town.
cock him.
They just got into the league and they were the new guys. No one expected them to score a goal that game, but they scored 7.
Yes.
The Knights!
Yeah, baby!
That's right, we have an adult hockey team.
Yeah, for
The
those of you who don't know,
Swifty Golden
the
Knights.
Swifty Golden Knights, and we took to our first game this
And
past
John was
Saturday.
like,
Don't worry, guys. We might not score a goal in this game, but it'll be okay.
we scored 7.
Don't coach.
"Fuck yeah,
I mean,
we did fantastic."
yeah, can't do much
Yeah,
better.
That's
You're
my
awesome.
number 3
Can't do
underdog
much better.
story.
So come
good.
out and support Swifty Knights. We'll post our schedule somewhere.
Yeah,
it's
well,
at the Southwick Rec Center.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
Show
fuck
up and cheer us on.
Yeah.
Bring beer.
Don't bring it
After.
in there.
Yeah, no, don't bring it in there. No.
It's at the Southwick Rec Center. Show up and cheer us on, and then we will bring you out to the Southwick Inn after and have a good old dandy time.
Hashtag Golden Kniggets.
The Golden Knights.
It's the old lingo for night.
Yeah.
My number 3 underdog story of all time is none other than the dynamic duo SpongeBob and Patrick.
Forget the chum bucket. This is personal.
When they saved Bikini Bottom.
Yeah, that's a
Yes.
good one.
Come on, kitties. Have some ice cream. I'll let you pet Mr. Whiskers. Meow.
In their debut film
movie.
on the big screen from 2004, yeah. I mean, just a lovable bunch of fucking idiots who defeat the biggest sea monsters known to mankind and save the princess, Scarlett Johansson.
You don't
Was
need
that
a license.
Scarlett Johansson?
Yep.
No way. I
You
did
don't
not
need
know
a
that.
license to drive a sandwich.
Right.
My number 3 is an American classic. You grew up watching it, hopefully. The Anaheim Ducks, or the Mighty Ducks.
Oriole line. I want you to remember what we learned. Ducks stick together, right? Yeah! So let's see it. Show me the flying V.
Yes.
The movie.
Yes, well done.
The Mighty Ducks movie is a fantastic underdog story. If you've never seen it, go watch it. It's hilarious. But yeah.
The Flying V?
The Flying V, which never fucking ever worked on actual ice.
Yeah, no. Nope.
Don't try it.
Pretty easy to defend, the Flying V.
You kind of just hit the guy with the puck at that time.
Yeah, and when it gets to the point, you're done. Yeah. That's pretty much
fucking
it.
offsides.
Yeah. What a dumb idea. Oh, God. All right, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is a true American underdog story. It's the story of a average Jim in an average land playing an average game of dodgeball.
Yes.
The average Joe taking on the Purple Cobras.
And here come the Globo Gym Purple Cobras, led by White Goodman, all business. We haven't seen Average Joe.
Yes. My number 2 underdog story isn't as funny, but definitely the Rocky Balboa series.
I must break you.
Yep. First he was an underdog against American legend Apollo Creed, went the distance, and then in the rematch took him down on the greatest fight in boxing history, so we thought. And then Rocky 4 came out, and he ended the fucking Cold War.
You skipped Rocky 3.
Yeah, I mean... but, yeah, story plot.
Club Lang!
Story plot, more diversity. Rocky 4, though, ended the Cold War and beat Ivan Drago, who was clearly not made from this planet. So, I mean, he ended a war, biggest upset in the history of boxing, we'll say. So, yeah, Rocky.
Nice.
Rocky's my number 2.
My number 2, sticking with the hockey scenario.
Ah, yes.
The wonderful story of Miracle.
Great moments are born from great opportunities. That's what you have here tonight, boys.
That's what you earned here tonight.
Tonight, we escape from. Tonight, we stay with them. And we shut them down because we can. Tonight, we are the greatest hockey team in the world. We were born to be hockey players. Every one of you.
Actual historical event. This actually happened. It wasn't actual.
Is this the first real one?
Fucking
Yes,
fictional.
the first real one.
The first
No,
real
ours was
one?
real.
Oh, that's right.
Ours was real, too.
How do we know?
That's true.
Miracle, if you've never seen the movie or ever even knew about the historical event of how the United States little college boys beat the USSR, which wasn't even the championship game, it was just to advance, but they beat a full-on fledged team of Russian professionals, and they're just a bunch of college kids, and it's a great movie if you haven't watched it. The old one and the new one's pretty good, too.
So, check it out.
Soviet Russia.
Sick and tired of hearing how a great team the Soviets have.
Adam.
Oh, so my number 1 is kind of on a theme that I think will take some precedent over the next couple ones. I take this one completely to heart because when I was an 8th grade boy, everyone told me, they laughed at me. They laughed at me and they said, "Ha-ha! That will never happen, not in a million years." The season the Pat lost, the 18-0 season.
And they lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl. What an underdog story by Eli Manning taking down Tom Brady. It's almost like he has a problem with people in the NFC East or something.
Yes, the laughable loser, the younger brother, the one who could never get the job done.
Got the job done.
One of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Some would say laid the groundwork for something more modern. I'm going to piggyback your number 2 with my number 1.
That was my number 1.
Never mind, then.
I'm going to piggyback your
I'm
number
going to
1 with
piggyback
my
your
number
number 1 with my current number 1. The upset that was the Philadelphia Eagles with a backup quarterback who was one season away from being retired and not having a home, who couldn't even throw a touchdown with his former team. Big Dick Nick Foles leads the Eagles in their MVP-less team over the greatest dynasty that the NFL has ever seen. The best coach and the best quarterback lost to a fucking backup who was missing 5 Pro Bowlers. And we laid 41 on you guys. I don't want to speak too soon, but to me it feels like we swung the hammer on the first nail of the casket. and I fucking loved every second of it. 2018 Birds. That's my number one underdog story. 4.5 point line. First time the Pats have ever given up 41 ever in a playoff game. Yeah. Caw.
My number one underdog story comes from a famous American movie about a bunch of high school kids just trying to get laid. Super bad.
Yeah. And the man who took the underdog story to the peak out of all the three that were competing was McLovin.
I am McLovin. McLovin. He did a fantastic job, and he was the only one to get laid that entire night, even though it was really fucking weird. But he got laid. That's all that counted. So, McLovin is my number one American underdog story.
Yes, second round of applause. Yes, very nice. Very nice.
Well, we all know what time it is here. Story time. This many plus one. Story time. Quick.
Wikipedia is not a viable source.
The hyphen Eagles.
Suck.
Dick.
Period.
Nicholas hyphen Foles
is
a hyphen
douchebag.
And
likes
in
his
anus.
Period.
The hyphen Patriots.
Are
bad.
Period.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Thomas.
Lost.
His hyphen balls.
Because hyphen they hyphen weren't hyphen deflated.
2.
His hyphen standards, and he hyphen admitted that he hyphen is a cheater hyphen period.
Bill Belichick hyphen sat Malcolm Butler hyphen we lost the Eagles hyphen because we were paid off too hyphen.
Comma.
Brady
is very pretty.
Period.
The hyphen Patriots
will
never
win hyphen a hyphen Super Bowl
with
Brady
again
ever.
Period.
Yes. Yeah, so check out everything flashing below. We got a lot of cool stuff in the works. We've been super fucking busy lately, so yeah.
Whoa! You said everything flashing below. Oh God,
right.
That's gross.
Yep. And on that note,
catch you later.
Oh!
Oh! Whoa!
Oh!
We'll see you sooner then.